Hello and welcome. Now in this section, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a look on something that will save our time, and also we are going to add great things and features to our application. Now in this section, we are going to talk about libraries. What does library mean, why we should use them, and how to use them in our Android applications. Now a library, it's just a piece of code that is written by someone else and we can use it. Okay, and why we should use someone else code? Now to add certain functionality to our application, okay, we need to write some lines of code. For example, if we want to create, for example, a circle image view, okay, we haven't taken a look on something like this, but if we want to add a circle image view to our application, okay, so we need to add our own style, we need to create our own files, okay, and this will take us a lot of time. Okay, but with library, for example, there is the same code, it's written for us, and all what we need to do is just use it. Simple as that. So the library, it's just a piece of code. We are going to use them to add certain functionality. Okay, it's not written by us, it's written by someone else. Now why we should use them, as I said, to add any certain functionality that we are looking for. Okay, with that in place, let's see how we can use them. Now if we open Google Chrome, ladies and gentlemen, here's the first type of library that I'm gonna show you. It's actually the Android Circle Image View. Now the Circle Image View, it's really popular, okay, and we need to know how to use them inside our own application as well. So the first thing that you need to do, ladies and gentlemen, jump to Google and search for the Android Circle Image View, and you will see a lot of results, and one of the results, it will start with this name, okay, it's HDO, so on and so forth. Okay, so I'm gonna click on search for the Google, okay, and let's see the result that will show for you, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to take one of these. So as you can see, here is the GitHub. Here's the first result where it says HDODN, so on and so forth. This is the name. Okay, you can click it to jump over to this page, okay, to this GitHub page. Now each library has a GitHub page that contains the documentation about this library. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the first thing that you need to think of is how to import that library to your Android application. And the answer is very simple. It's actually search for something called the dependency. Now the dependency, it's just like the identifier that Android Studio will recognize that library by it. And with the help of the dependency, we are going to import all the needed files and tools that library require. And so the first thing that you need to search for inside the GitHub page for any library, it's the dependency. And if you scroll a little bit, you will probably find it on the top or the first part of the documentation. So here, as you can see, it says this is the screenshot, or how it will look like, or the result that you are going to get from this library. Okay, this is the circle image view that we are going to talk about. And here we have this Gradle, and here we have the dependencies, and all what you need to do is search for this line, implementation, so on and so forth. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this line, just copy it, going back to your Android system, or your Android Studio. Here we have this Gradle script, okay, and the second one where it says build.gradle module app, double click it. Okay, and here, as you can see, it says some complicated information or data about our application. Okay, so something you do not need to take a look at, but here we have the dependencies. Okay, and what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna paste the line that I have copied from that website. Okay, and here Android Studio will ask you to sync the project. Now syncing in just mean Android Studio will take care of adding all the stuff that this library require. And while Android Studio is syncing, of course, it takes a second to add everything. Let's go back to our Google Chrome, and let's take a look on how to use this library. Now, of course, when you open the GitHub page, it will show you documentation, a full documentation about this library, from the usage, from the Gradle, from the error, from the features, so on and so forth. So you can read it very carefully to deep dive inside this library. Now, for me, I'm just gonna go inside my usage. Here we have the usage. All what you need to do, ladies and gentlemen, just copy this line, this XML code, copy it, okay, Going back to your Android Studio, and of course this is the warning that come with Android Studio, this version. Okay, so you can ignore it, it will not affect your application at all. And going back to our XML file, the activity underscore main.xml, I'm just gonna paste it inside my text tab inside the relative layout. Okay, I'm just gonna paste it. As you can see, there is nothing show for us, because here where it says the Android source at a drawable profile, now we do not have an image called the profile, so I'm just gonna replace it with something else, for example any image that I have. Okay, we have it right here. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, how it's look like. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna increase the width a little bit and the height also, just to give you some. Okay, as you can see how it's look like. Here we have the circle image view. Of course it's very nice, and we are gonna use it in the futures applications. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you can change this stuff. For example, here we have up where it says CIV underscore border width. You can change the border from 2 dB to, let's say, 20 dB. Okay, so as you can see how it's look like. You can change the border color to be something, for example, let's make it red, for example. Okay, you can make it yellow, whatever you want, really. And of course you can, I'm gonna just make it back because I do not like it like this. So we can make it, for example, 1 dB or 2 dB, whatever. You can change the width, the height, and the ID also. So this is the first type of library. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. This is the first type of library that we are going to work with, which is the circle image view. Of course, you maybe use it with the social networking apps like Facebook and Instagram, so on and so forth. And this is a great feature that this library provides us. So all what we did, ladies and gentlemen, is just copy one line of code, okay, and paste it inside our module app, build.gradle module app, and we use it inside our XML file. Now we can deal with it as a normal image, just copy the ID, or here we have, you can add the ID that you want and use it inside your Kotlin file. This is really a great thing. Okay, of course there are a lot of features you can try them out. For example, by selecting your profile image, or this is a circle image view, here we have the properties window. You can really add things that you want. For example, testing out the evaluation. I haven't tested this out, but let's try it together. For example, let's set it to be 20 dB. Let's see. As you can see, we have added a shadow. Okay, for our let me zoom in a little bit. We have added this shadow, okay, to our image, and we can increase it to make it more visible. Okay, so as you can see, this shadow, how it's look like. And ladies and gentlemen, I will talk you a little bit, okay, about this library. So okay, we have all this stuff, for example, the shadow, so on and so forth. And if you're going back to the documentation, here we have the, for example, let's scroll a little bit. We have this, okay, this stuff, this part of the documentation where it's talking about the versions. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here we have, for example, this version 2.2.0. It's adding support for the evaluation, and also add circle background attribute used to replace fill color. Okay, and we have all this version. And if you take a look on our version inside our app module app, the build.gradle, if you look here, take a look here where it says 2.2.0. That means we have the latest version of this library. Okay, but if you replace it, for example, to something like 2.0.0, you will not have the ability to add, for example, the shadow or the evaluation. Okay, so that's why you need to make sure that you are using the latest version of that library. So for example, it will be updated, okay, in the next few, for example, months. Okay, it will not use the same version that I am using, but just make sure that you are using the latest version of that library. Okay, just to make sure that you access all these features like the evaluation, and of course they will add more for example features. Now let's try take a look, for example, for this feature where it says CIV fill color. I'm just going to try it with you. Okay, I haven't tried any of these. I just will try to do so. Nothing been added, but I think we need to add the background here. Okay, let's make it yellow, for example. And of course you can try them out. Okay, nothing happened because I haven't tried any of these behind the scenes. Okay, but ladies and gentlemen, you can add your own to this library. Okay, play around with all these properties and make the design that you will be proud of. Okay, once you upload your application, and go ahead and enjoy with the first library that will help us or get the circle image view. Thank you guys so much for watching. We are gonna add more libraries in the next few videos.